Africa, a continent of abundance, rich in resources that have shaped civilizations for centuries. From the towering pyramids of Egypt to the bustling markets of Lagos, from the diamond mines of Botswana to the cocoa farms of Ghana, Africa's wealth has fueled industries and economies across the globe. For generations, Africa has been at the heart of global trade, supplying the world with invaluable natural resources, agricultural products, and industrial goods. Its exports range from the minerals that power modern technology to the agricultural produce that fills supermarket shelves worldwide. Yet, the true value of Africa's exports extends beyond raw materials. It lies in the potential for transformation, innovation, and economic growth within the continent itself. Join us as we explore Africa's greatest exports, the resources, goods, and industries that continue to shape the world. Africa is home to some of the richest natural reserves on Earth. Minerals and precious metals are among the most significant exports, fueling industries across the globe. Gold from Ghana, South Africa, and Mali supplies a significant portion of the world's jewelry and financial reserves. Diamonds from Botswana, South Africa, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo grace markets worldwide, contributing billions to local economies. Oil and gas from Nigeria, Angola, and Algeria fuel global energy needs, powering industries and homes across continents. Africa is also one of the world's top suppliers of rare earth elements, essential for manufacturing smartphones, electric vehicles, and renewable energy technology. Cobalt from the Democratic Republic of the Congo accounts for over 60% of the global supply, making it a critical component in lithium-ion batteries. Platinum, largely mined in South Africa and Zimbabwe, is vital for automotive catalytic converters and jewelry. Uranium from Namibia and Niger is crucial for nuclear energy production, providing an alternative to fossil fuels in global power generation. Copper from Zambia and the Democratic Republic of the Congo plays a fundamental role in the electrical and construction industries, while iron ore from Guinea and South Africa supplies steel manufacturers worldwide. Bauxite, mined in Guinea, is essential for aluminum production, a metal used in packaging, transportation, and construction. While Africa's natural resources are in high demand, the continent faces challenges such as fluctuating commodity prices and foreign control of extraction industries. Investing in local refining and processing would allow African nations to capture more value and reduce dependence on raw material exports. Beyond minerals, Africa is a powerhouse in agriculture, feeding populations both within and outside the continent. The fertile lands and diverse climates across Africa support a wide range of crops that are essential to global food security and industrial processing. Ivory Coast and Ghana supply over 60% of the world's cocoa, forming the backbone of the chocolate industry. Ethiopia and Kenya produce world-renowned coffee beans, fueling morning routines across Europe and North America. The lush highlands of Kenya and Rwanda cultivate some of the finest teas exported globally. West Africa dominates the production of cashew nuts and shea butter, both essential for the cosmetics and snack industries. Countries like South Africa, Egypt, and Morocco export citrus, bananas, and avocados to global markets, with Egyptian oranges ranking among the most exported fruits worldwide. Africa is also a key supplier of spices such as cloves from Madagascar, vanilla from Uganda, and ginger from Nigeria, which add flavor to dishes worldwide. Palm oil from Nigeria and Cameroon remains a critical ingredient in the food, cosmetics, and biofuel industries. Cotton from Burkina Faso, Benin, and Mali supports textile industries across Europe and Asia, while sesame seeds from Sudan and Ethiopia serve as vital ingredients in international cuisines. Another major agricultural export is rubber, primarily from Ivory Coast and Liberia, which is used in tires, industrial goods, and footwear. Soybeans from Zambia and South Africa contribute to the production of livestock feed and edible oils. Sugarcane from Eswatini, South Africa, and Mauritius provides raw materials for sugar refining and ethanol production. Despite its vast agricultural output, much of Africa's raw produce is exported without local value addition. This raises a crucial question. How can African nations harness more wealth from their farms by processing and manufacturing products locally? While Africa is often recognized for its raw material exports, the continent is also home to a growing manufacturing sector. Industrial production is increasing, contributing to economic diversification and reducing reliance on commodity exports. Automobile assembly plants in South Africa export vehicles to global markets, with brands like Toyota, BMW, and Volkswagen establishing strong production bases. Ethiopia has emerged as a major hub for textile and garment manufacturing, supplying brands across Europe and North America. Pharmaceutical industries in Egypt, Nigeria, and South Africa produce medicines and vaccines, reducing dependency on imports and supporting global health efforts. The expansion of industrial parks in Ethiopia and Kenya has spurred the production of leather goods, clothing, and footwear for international brands. Africa's cement industry, led by companies like Dangote Cement, supplies infrastructure projects across the continent and beyond. The steel industry in Egypt and South Africa produces materials essential for construction, transportation, and manufacturing. Processed foods, including canned fruits, dairy products, and packaged grains, are increasingly being exported, reflecting the rise of agro-processing industries. As we look to the future, Africa is poised for transformation. The African Continental Free Trade Area is set to revolutionize intra-African trade, ensuring that more wealth stays within the continent. By creating a single market for goods and services, AfCFTA aims to boost industrialization, create jobs, and increase the value of Africa's exports. With increasing industrialization, investment in local manufacturing, and digital innovation, Africa's exports will no longer just be raw materials, but finished goods, technology, and world-class services. Investments in renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, and advanced manufacturing will further drive the continent's global economic influence. Renewable energy exports, such as hydroelectric power from Ethiopia and solar energy solutions from North Africa, are expected to play a greater role in the coming decades. Technological advancements in mobile banking, fintech, and digital services pioneered in Kenya and Nigeria are being adopted worldwide, proving that Africa's digital economy is on the rise. The question remains, how will Africa shape its own economic destiny? Africa's exports are more than commodities. They represent its potential, resilience, and creativity. As the continent moves towards greater self-sufficiency and economic empowerment, the next chapter of Africa's export story is just beginning.